Welcome to quarter two, week 6. Let's hop into quarter two, unit 3, and week 6. So in this week, we will be familiar with the extended form of the exponential equation, where we can add or subtract from the exponent, and also add or subtract from the entire equation there. We'll be able to graph an exponential by hand, understand and apply asymptotes, know that a horizontal shift depends on h, and know that the vertical shift depends on k. Of course, there's the Phoenix flight, there's the notes. There are actually 2 lessons before we talk about asymptotes and then graph. The reason these 2 lessons come before we apply them is because you need to understand both of these things before you can apply it to the graph. And then we have this lesson is another exploration, so you'll have to open this or find it in your find it in the math bin in the lab. Just go through and we're filling out these tables and then plotting those points and then figuring out what happens as you change h and k. And then at the end, make sure to type this all into Desmos, slide some stuff around, and make sure that you have it right there. And the final thing is practice 3. Let's look through this because it can be confusing. We're starting off by just matching these graphs with these equations. Of course, there are different shifts that are happening here, and we should be able to follow along with this graph to see which shifts happened. For these last 2 questions, it's asking you what the value of h and k have to be in order for these transformations to have happened. So of course this would have been a y-intercept of 1 with a growth factor of 2. So normally it would have been down here crossing at 1 and then growing by 2, a factor of 2 each time, curving like this. But the curve has moved up here. So what do h and k have to be in order for that change to have occurred? Same thing with here. It's the same, it's a different equation this time where we would have had an intercept of 2 and a growth rate of 3. This has moved. What does h and k have to be in order for those shifts to occur? Okay, good luck.